So I watched that movie Digimon The Beginning, which was about the season two characters. And let me say this, I'm a big Digimon fan. I love the first three seasons. The season four, which I believe was called Frontier. I tried watching that, wasn't really a fan of it. I saw a little bit of Data Squad on YouTube and I just didn't look interesting to me. I do want to check out that Digimon, it's like called something Ghost or Ghost something, which from my hood has like a horror theme. I do want to check out that season, the latest one. And when it comes to the past two Digimon movies, like you had Last Evolution, which I liked, but I didn't love. I had some issues with it as a Digimon fan, and like I said, I didn't think it was bad. Like I enjoyed Last Evolution, but I didn't love it either. And they did that support film, Digimon Adventure Trio, which is about the season one cast. Same with Last Evolution. And Digimon Trio, I just was not a fan of that personally. That's just a pop movie. And one of the things I hate about that was how they treat the season two characters. Because, like I said, I love the first three seasons of Digimon, and I do love the season two characters. So I was excited to see a movie focused on their characters. And the positives I'll say about this movie is that it was nice to see these characters again. I don't think we get enough of the season two characters in this, even though this movie is focused on that cast of Digimon characters, because they're more there to propel this with this new character we meet in this movie, who's the original first Dizzy Destin. So they're kind of like you get a little bit about where these characters are at their points in their life, but I felt like they kind of got pushed a little to the side. But it was nice to see them again. Another positive is that I did like the new character, the new Dizzy Destin they introduced in this movie was the first Dizzy Destin, and there was some interesting ideas. Like this movie's pretty dark too, so I do like the fact this movie does go dark at times with its story. But I would say some of the negatives about this movie, and I feel like this happened in Digimon Trio and Last Evolution, where I feel like they keep like the lore's gotten very convoluted. Like they kind of like keep adding new things to lore, and it's just gotten really convoluted now with this being the first Dizzy Destin, which doesn't really make sense with how the mythology was set up in the original series. And then you had the whole Last Evolution movie before this, and it just feels like the lore is so convoluted now. They just keep kind of like changing stuff around, and it makes some creative decisions in this Digimon movie, The Beginning, where I'm like, they took some wishes where that worked for me, and then other times where I was like, this didn't really land for me. This swing you took, like this movie takes some swings with the lore, and I was like, it just got a little too convoluted for me at this point now. And it's some like they have some interesting ideas in this movie, and I do think you could have gone deeper into some of these ideas in this movie. And like for my hood, this might be the last movie with the O2 cast, and it was a decent ending, but I felt like I said, I felt like the focus could have been more on the characters because I just feel like they didn't get enough time in this movie. And also, there's not a whole lot of ass in this movie, and I am disappointed with the fact that you didn't really get any new forms with the season two's Digimon with their cast, since this is the first movie that they're sort of the forefront, and it's really about their characters when it comes to the last two movies were about the season one cast. That it felt kind of disappointing that you only get new forms with their Digimon, and the Aston at the end I just felt was just kind of short and not really all that exciting. The Aston at the end of the movie when they're trying to fight this the original Aston's Digimon. So there is a scene at the end to let you know, fans, for that's the scene at the end when it comes to the credits. So overall, I enjoyed Digimon The Beginning. Like I feel the same way I felt about this as I felt about Digimon Last Evolution. I enjoyed it, but overall, I'll admit I've been disappointed in these last two projects when it comes to Digimon Adventure Trio, which I didn't like at all. The Sister Paw film, Last Evolution, I enjoyed. This one I enjoyed, but I have been disappointed as a Digimon fan with these last three projects. As someone who just loves those first two seasons, since they're the ones that are connected. Obviously, every season after that was its own season. But overall, like I said, if you're a Digimon fan, I would say check out Digimon the Beginning. Like I did like the movie, but I didn't love it, and I felt like it could have been better. And as a send off for the season two cast, I felt like you could have gotten more time with the characters in this. So overall, enjoyed it, but not great. Until next time, movie fans.